Flat Earth philosophy is a guy that stands in front of a whiteboard and waffles on for 20 minutes at a time. We've covered him before and he wasn't too happy. But today I've come across one of his videos where he's making a world's first announcement. Hello all and welcome along to another episode of Flat Earth Friday with me, Siteman Dan. Thank you very much for joining me. Before we begin today, a quick shout out to the sponsors of today's video, Noom. Noom is a customer-led digital health platform that uses coaches, psychology and science to give people that push to look after their own health. As many of you know, I am a long-distance endurance runner, so a healthy lifestyle is absolutely paramount for me. And Noom is a great way to get on that train. You'll be focusing on the why instead of the what to change your relationship with eating. In terms of food, nothing is off limits with Noom. You can still eat all the foods that you love. It's all about balance. And it only takes about 10 minutes a day to check in and learn some bits and pieces about eating habits. Plus, Noom has published over 25 peer-reviewed scientific journal articles about the science that goes into their approach at helping people achieve a healthier way of life. And the daily lessons they have are really cool as well. Like this one here on crushing your thought distortions, which is where your mind tries to convince us of things which are not true. Really fascinating stuff. Click the link in the description to take your free Noom evaluation. It's quick, easy and will help you create a custom plan. Right, back to today's video and Flat Earth philosophy, who's going to be making a world's first announcement, and from a flat earther no less. Here we go. Wow, the nonsense / whiteboard ratio here seems quite high.
Welcome everybody. Welcome to a world first discovery.
A world first discovery, hey? Well, I've got the Academy of Sciences on standby, so don't worry.
This made me jump out of bed. Yesterday, I made 2 videos and I'm about to post them online. And I've just realised I've just hit the jackpot.
You are bigging this up a lot. I hope it's worth it.
I've just discovered something mind-blowing, a world first discovery that's going to humiliate all of science.
Calm down now, because you really are setting yourself up for a big fail.
They haven't known this system. And I'm just doing this little preview. I'll put this up before I let the other ones go. Release the other videos. So I'm just going to run over it. I've just done a video on the recycling system of Earth.
Now, what Flat Earth philosophy generally likes to do is theorise stuff and then accept that as fact. No evidence, no experimentation, no observation. He just literally writes his ideas down on a whiteboard and then to him that's now scientific fact. So this should be interesting.
And in it, I inadvertently stumbled. Well, it all comes with the whole flat earth design, but I didn't realise how big it is. The recycling system of how the gaseous layers that build up over time get right up to helium and whatever, hydrogen, at the top of our firmament here.
Any evidence for that gas build-up? And in terms of hydrogen and helium, their atmospheric concentration is extremely small, 5 parts per million and 6 parts per million respectively.
And they get sucked into the central vortex. If you've watched any of my other videos, you'll understand this vortex we have in the centre of the earth where creation is, the tree of life, where the actual sun is, not the sun we see, the projected model, the actual sun, and how the gas is pulled back into the sun, recycled and comes back down into the Arctic centre.
So the gases that build up under the firmament are then sucked into a vortex over the North Pole where the actual sun is, and then redistributed into the Arctic. Again, any evidence for this?
This is the massive amount of fresh water we get in the Arctic Circle, in the Beaufort Gyre. You see, the Beaufort Gyre is basically what do you call those water, a whirlwind type vortex system in the central North Arctic here.
A whirlpool? There's no whirlpool in the Arctic.
It's even written in a lot of historical, mythological stories, you know.
Keywords there being mythological and stories.
And it rotates clockwise, right? Well, we know the Polaris star rotates anti-clockwise because this is the whole system. You get the spiral. This is the nighttime sky up here, Polaris, the northern hemisphere.
Northern what, buddy? Hemisphere? As in on a planet? A little bit of a slip up there.
Does a anti-clockwise rotation. But inside the vortex where the sun is created, down here will be clockwise. That's the way that Buford Gaia spins. But the sun is producing all the fresh water. It's being recycled from the gaseous layers up here, being purified and dropped into the Arctic centre.
Sorry, what? The sun is producing all the fresh water on Earth? Dear, oh dear. Besides, you said it was hydrogen and helium that were getting sucked in. Can't make water out of those.
Scientists don't even know how this works. There's another 100% proof that the flat earth model is correct.
No, it's 100% proof that you've written nonsense on a whiteboard.
I'm the only one with the flat earth model. The entire model cannot be debunked.
We'll see about that.
This is huge. Nobel Prize worthy, creating all this. Of course, being a flat earther, I'll never get one. But I thought I'd highlight this because I didn't make note of it big time in the other two videos. I explain it, but I didn't realise what I'd hit. I'd hit the jackpot. I've just looked up a science site. Check it out. Buford Gaia. All the fresh water in the Arctic. You know, all the stories it's all running off the ice, you know, blocks of ice and off the, you know, further north land masses. But there's no land mass at the Arctic centre.
Well, he's got something right at least.
Land mass at the Antarctic circle, all around here, containing our whole model. But this is just water. There's a lot of fresh water. Okay? Spread the good news. Thumbs up, share this like hell, everybody. It's a flat earth model that no one can debunk.
It doesn't need to be debunked because it's so ridiculous in its concept that it's just laughable. How about you get evidence for the gas-sucking, water-producing sun that no one can see? You do that and then we'll listen.
I've got five actual proofs now that you cannot debunk this flat earth model and the earth is actually flat. So despite all the silly mathematical equations people like Bob the science guy comes up with, just ignore a lot of it because it's all here.
Yeah, just ignore maths and believe all your drawings. Makes perfect sense.
The star rotations, star trail rotations, this, the sun there, purification of the water, the whole earthly system, the enclosed system. NASA knows it's 10k from there to there, it's 10k from there to there. That's a symmetrical arc, the two hemispheres.
10k, 10,000 kilometres I assume, giving a diameter of your flat Earth of 20,000 kilometres. Now that means your flat Earth has a circumference of around 63,000 kilometres. The fastest that any crew has sailed around the Antarctic continent is 72 days by the yacht Catharsis II. Now, assuming that that vessel would have made the trip around the Antarctic wall, which you believe, then taking the time and distance into consideration, the average speed of the Catharsis II during that trip would have had to have been 36 kilometers per hour on your flat Earth, which, let's remember, you just gave us the dimensions to. Now, the Catharsis II actually only averaged around 20 kilometers per hour on its record-breaking trip. So I guess that debunks your model. I thank you. Well, there we go. That was satisfying, wasn't it? We'll put that Nobel Prize on ice for you, Flat Earth philosophy. But for now, though, we are all done and dusted for another Flat Earth Friday. Thank you so much for watching. It truly is appreciated. We definitely will look at Flat Earth philosophy again, and I'm sure he'll make a response to this. We'll see. If you enjoyed it today, then please do consider subscribing to the channel. We're really going for that 500,000 subscribers, and if you really enjoyed it, hit that like button too. Just enough time to once again thank Noom for sponsoring today. Remember, click the link in the description to take your free Noom evaluation. It's quick and easy and will help you make a custom plan. I've been Simon Dan. Have yourselves a great day, and I'll see you all tomorrow for another Misconception Mini. See you then.